Do you remember what life was like in 1997? Cell phones were clunky, the internet was still in its infancy, and there was no such thing as MySpace, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. The top movie of the year was Titanic, and the music charts were ruled by the Spice Girls and the Backstreet Boys. Here in Chattanooga, a fledgling organization called First Things First opened its doors with a staff of 3 people and a mission to galvanize our community by strengthening its families. In 1997, the city of Chattanooga had one of the highest rates of divorce, unwed pregnancies, and single-parent households in the state of Tennessee. Community leaders recognized the direct link between this breakdown of the family and many of society's problems, such as drug abuse, violence, poverty, fatherlessness, and incarceration. Today, First Things First continues to help area residents avoid these issues by equipping them with the skills to build strong, healthy marriages and families. Our threefold mission for Hamilton County is to decrease divorce filings, decrease the rate of unwed pregnancies, and increase the involvement of fathers in the lives of their children. First Things First reaches out to all segments of the community by offering free or low-cost classes and seminars where couples and individuals are equipped to build a solid foundation for their families. We use thought-provoking media messages on radio, television, billboards, and even social media that encourage individuals to build long-lasting relationships with their spouse and children. But what kind of impact has First Things First had on this community over the past 15 years? Consider this. Since 1997, divorce filings in Hamilton County have dropped 29%, and the divorce rate has dropped 27%. A 2011 survey of individuals who took our class for couples in distress revealed that 92% of couples decided to work on their marriage after taking the class. Couples are learning how to make their marriage work in spite of challenges. Tavares and Tahita Johnson spoke candidly about the skills they learned from First Things First.
Things that we learned from First Things First classes is definitely communication. That's the key.
Taking time to stop and celebrate each other.
Exactly.
Not just tolerate each other or deal with each other.
Premarital education teaches engaged couples how to communicate, problem solve, deal with financial issues, and blend their backgrounds into one family unit. Eric and Katrina Jenkins learned this firsthand as winners of First Things First Dream Wedding in conjunction with WRCB Channel 3.
The communication skills that we learned through our premarital education classes that we took through First Things First 10 years ago, we still keep those in mind today with problems that we face every day, things with our children. Those are the values that we still hold on to today.
What I remember from the class that stands out to me through our education was that it's a commitment. It's something that it's always going to be there. That was our main focus, was that it's a strong commitment and a bond between us.
Being a father is a tough job, but it is even more challenging from behind bars. First Things First works with incarcerated men to help them understand the powerful role they play in the lives of their children. Through attending the fathering class in the Hamilton County Jail, Todd Knight realized how important he is in the lives of his children.
This is Hayden and this is Hunter. Before I went to jail, I didn't have a clue about what kind of father I needed to be for these guys. And after I went to jail, I learned while I was in there, I took a class called the Father's Class. And my teacher is Todd Agnew. He works at First Things First, and he taught me what it's like and what I need to be for these guys. To be a good father and be responsible, and to let them know that there is going to be somebody there waiting on them.
In addition to the jail class, First Things First brand new Dad's Making a Difference class helps fathers who are delinquent in their child support payments learn to be dads their children need them to be. In 2011, Hamilton County taxpayers saved more than $1 million in incarceration-related expenses as a result of this class. Healthy relationships at home transition to every facet of your life, especially the workplace. Our new Work Smart, Live Well class teaches people how to release their full potential at home with their families and also thrive on the job. Dorothea Davis had been looking for employment since moving to Chattanooga when she stumbled upon the Work Smart, Live Well class.
I took the Work Smart, Live Well class mid-July, and I obtained a position by the end of July. And I can absolutely say that they were the deciding factor in me getting employed so quickly. The skills that they gave me were priceless.
First Things First has been involved in more than 100 collaborative partnerships in the community. We often work together with other local agencies to provide our classes to the individuals they serve. The results have been outstanding. Relationship 411 opened Becky Lassiter's eyes to what she really wanted in relationships.
I took this class at Teen Challenge, and it was an awesome experience. I needed to hear this when I was probably 13 or 14. Before I took the class at First Things First, my life was a hot mess. I had out-of-control relationships, I had an addiction problem, I had problems in every area of my life. And after taking the class, I know what to look for in relationships. I know how to have healthy relationships, how to communicate with family, friends, with a partner one day. When I find that, I know what's healthy and what's not healthy.
Helping police officers have healthy marriages was Nathan and Dana Vaughn's goal when they asked First Things First to speak at a police academy.
There's a high divorce rate within the police industry as a whole, and certainly within the Chattanooga Police Department as well. And if we can do something proactive on the front end to try to head that off, then I think that would be, something that we would want to focus on. We have seen firsthand the devastation of broken marriages and fatherless homes, and the untold numbers of children growing up without role models as together parents or even a father figure in the picture anywhere. So I know that unfortunately that is why there are organizations like First Things First, but without First Things First, that cycle is just going to continue.
In the past 15 years, your support has helped us touch hundreds of thousands of lives, but there is still more work to be done. Tonight, we officially launch our newly redesigned website, firstthings.org. Soon, we will begin offering live streaming of select classes on our website, followed by new e-learning courses online, in addition to our traditional classes. In 2013, we will introduce our new Healthy Relationship app for your smartphone, with new ideas to keep you connected to your spouse and children. Clearly, our journey is far from over. You can make a difference in the lives of children and families in this community. It starts with the relationships in your home and expands to your sphere of influence, where you live, where you worship, where your children go to school, in the workplace, even where you play. Will you help us put First Things First?